Know that the journey of life is a beautiful mystery. There are times when we are faced with crossroads that demand difficult choices. Perhaps now you feel called to leave a relationship, bond, or situation that no longer brings you peace. Understand that this decision is not a failure, but a courageous step toward healing and growth. You might feel uncertain, sometimes longing, sometimes strong. This is natural. Imagine your heart as a vast ocean with countless waves of emotions. Allow these waves to come and go, carrying away everything that needs to be released. Remember, every storm will eventually pass, and a new sun will rise afterward. Do not be burdened by guilt. Know that you have done the best you could. Letting go is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to the strength it takes to choose yourself. In every ending, there is always a new beginning. Oh, brave soul, you are not alone on this journey. The universe is always present to support you. Let your intuition and the whispers of your heart be your guide. Allow yourself to feel all the emotions within without fear of being true to yourself. In the stillness of the night, whisper a prayer of gratitude for all the blessings you have received. Trust that behind every trial lies an immeasurable blessing. Dear friend, the journey of life is not always smooth. Sometimes we must take a step back to leap forward even further. Remember, every step is part of the divine plan. For now, focus on healing your soul. Know that you are not alone. We have all tasted the bittersweetness of life. Before we continue this journey, let us pause and reflect. I am grateful for the presence of each of you in my life. To those who have just joined, welcome to a spiritual journey that is full of challenges but rich with meaning. I believe that life is a struggle to achieve perfection, yet perfection itself belongs to the Creator. What we can do is keep striving to be the best version of ourselves. Never give up in the face of obstacles, for behind every difficulty lies a hidden wisdom. To those who have been with me for a long time, thank you for your endless support through super thanks, likes, and comments. You are true friends who are always there in both joy and sorrow. Let us continue to fight together, shoulder to shoulder, in reaching our noble goals. It's time for you to rest in what is. It's time for you to rest in what God has allowed. It's time for you to rest in knowing that you have made the right choice, at least for now. It's time for you to rest and let these people come to you. Stop trying so hard. Stop apologizing. Stop being the one who always tries to make peace. It's time for you to rest in God. These people have pushed you away, and we're not talking about specific individuals. We're expressing the situation as it is. This is a healing message for you. Your efforts in love are often accepted but rarely, if ever, reciprocated. You have to go because, once again, some of you are confused and feel guilty about what is. You can't change that. This video is meant to open a platform in the comments so we can support each other and let you know that you are not alone. Your efforts in love are often accepted but rarely reciprocated. No matter how much you are present, no matter how much you give, that love is never returned. We're talking about friendships, relationships, any kind of dynamic. As chosen ones, we often give and give because we are so strong, full of love and patient. People think we don't need that love in return because God has given us that strength. But we also want to be seen and heard. Some of these people don't know how to give back to you. The more you grow, heal, and show up, the more God elevates you. Some people literally don't know how to support you in this season. Even before you knew you were chosen, you always had a pure heart. Yes, you may have walked in darkness and done things that hurt others, but your intentions were pure. You have been an oasis of love in the lives of many. Your heart is so expansive, always giving without counting. Yet, in your boundless kindness, you are often misunderstood. Those you love don't always understand the depth of your love, mistaking it for weakness or an infinite strength. Now you've reached a point where you say, "I have nothing left to give." And they, in their misunderstanding, push you away. Sometimes, the divine calls us to step back. This is a time for them to heal, to learn from their own experiences. If a reunion happens, it will be in a different form, with energy that has grown and evolved. But for now, you need to step away. This distance is part of the healing process. Don't get caught up in the end result, for the divine plan often surpasses our understanding. Surrender everything to the Almighty. Let the frustration, hurt, and anger flow. But don't let these emotions control your life. Allow yourself to heal, to rise again. Continue walking your spiritual path. Stay present in each moment, for that is where true strength lies. Remember, every ending is the beginning of a new chapter. Trust in your life's journey, for the universe is always working for your good. Let us continue our inner journey. You have planted strong seeds of trust in relationships, friendships, even in the sacred bond of marriage. But there are unseen hands trying to tear down the beautiful garden you've built. Disappointment comes when you realize that not everyone is capable of watering the seeds of love you've sown. We have all been trapped in the illusion, thinking that love can change everything. But life teaches us that true wisdom is born from experience. Sometimes the Creator allows certain bonds to unravel so that we can find true strength within ourselves. You have poured out limitless love, but those close to you have not yet been able to respond in kind. Perhaps they are still in their own learning process, not yet ready to receive the gift of such pure love. Do not be sad, my brother. Let go of the ties that bind you with an open heart. Remember, everything happens by His will. Perhaps this is the right time for them to reflect and find their true selves. My message is not meant to hurt you, but to heal you. Accept this reality with an open heart and let love heal your wounded heart. We live in a time where true values are often forgotten. Many people thirst for love yet struggle to give it, but rest assured, true love will always find its way. You have given your best, and that is enough. Let time prove everything. Remember, in every difficulty, there is always a rainbow waiting. When the divine call guides your steps towards meeting others, know that the bond formed transcends mere romance. It is a sacred encounter, a mirror reflecting lessons and growth. You are both called to love unconditionally, a pure and unwavering love. As your awareness awakens and you realize that you are worthy of love and valuable, you have passed the divine test. That is when the Creator whispers, "This is enough, let them find their own way." Do not remain bound by the desire to change, teach, or prove their worth. In doing so, you only hurt yourself and hinder their growth. Release worldly ties and let them explore the depths of their souls. Like a mirror reflecting light, each individual has their own time and way to discover the truth. Your presence, blessed with divine grace, may actually hinder their process. Remember, you have been chosen to be a bearer of light, but do not let that light blind you to the divine will. If you continue to cling to worldly bonds, you will be trapped in a futile inner struggle. Let the Creator guide your steps and theirs. By letting go, you not only protect yourself but also open the path for their spiritual growth. In your journey to become a soul soother, it is inevitable that you have been hurt. Like a candle lighting the darkness, you exhaust yourself to warm them. Your sincere love and wise guidance often become a frightening shadow for those who are not yet ready to receive the light. Your strong presence can shake the foundation of their hearts, causing confusion and doubt. They are captivated, but also afraid of drowning in your depths. This dynamic of push and pull is like a game between the runner and the chaser. They run not because they dislike you, but because they are not yet capable of facing their own deep emotions. On their journey, they need to find their own value, accept the gift of love you have given, and undergo their own healing process. Sometimes you need to give way so that they can find their own path. There may be times when they get lost in the embrace of others, but eventually, they will realize how precious your presence was. Their endless search will leave them tired and yearning for the peace you once offered. Let go, not because you are giving up, but because you trust in divine power. For now, focus on your own healing. Let your love flow to them, but do not let yourself drown in a sea of suffering. Remember, you deserve happiness. True love will never force you to suffer. Let God direct the script of your life and theirs. In the silence, surrender all your worries and trust everything to Him. The path of our souls is not without tasks. We all carry the burden of karma, lessons to be learned from past experiences. Let us take a moment to reflect. Why do we hold on in certain situations? What message is the universe trying to convey through this experience? This moment is an invitation for introspection. How can we perfect ourselves, become the best version of ourselves, both in existing relationships and in future interactions? Remember, true growth happens when we dare to let go of the ego and open our hearts to change. Often, a lack of communication leads us astray in a labyrinth of assumptions. Unfilled silence invites doubt and misunderstanding. But behind every darkness, there is always a light of hope. This video is a reminder that we have the power to choose. The choices we make today shape our reality in the future. If we feel doubt or neglect, it is a sign that we need to trust our intuition more. Our souls long for clarity. When someone is reluctant to communicate openly, it reflects their fear or inability to face the truth. Do not let yourself get caught up in the blame game. Stop your strenuous efforts to reach souls who are not yet ready to welcome you. They are on their own spiritual journey, and so are you. Focus on your inner healing and keep moving forward. If frustration and anger accompany you, that is normal. But do not let that negative energy control you. As a bearer of light, operating from a space of love is key. Love is the true force that can overcome all obstacles. Manifesting through love is the most powerful action, even if the world doesn't always understand it. Love is your weapon on this spiritual journey. If your current environment or mindset is hindering your growth, don't hesitate to let it go. This process may be painful, but trust that the universe will always protect and guide you. You are chosen because of the purity of your heart and your noble intentions. Your heart is a vessel for a greater power. Sometimes, we are forced to part ways with certain people. Even though it feels heavy, this is part of the divine plan. I hope this message reaches you and opens your heart. We are all in the process of healing, battling negative energies. Sometimes, that healing requires us to release everything that no longer aligns with our spiritual growth. This process is painful, but it is a crucial step towards true healing. In the midst of life's currents, let us pause for a moment to reflect. Feel the peace in this moment. Savor the beauty of every second. Ask your heart what lessons the Creator wants to teach through our spiritual journey. Remember, we are part of an inseparable unity. Thank you for your kindness. Every super thanks, every support, every sincere word is a prayer that harmonizes with the universe. You have created a sacred space here, an oasis amidst the world's noise. I am committed to keeping this space a conducive place for our spiritual growth together. Let us continue to move forward with confidence, bringing light into the world. Stay true to your soul's calling. Until we meet again, may peace always be with you.